She's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC Flyweight Championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip? And she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully. And if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show on your back.
All right, so here's the otherworldly elite flyweight out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. And it's interesting to look back to early portions of her UFC career. After the Carla Esparza loss in 2019, she had lost 3 of 5, and nobody envisioned her as a future UFC champion, but she has stayed committed to the cause every step of the way. Her grappling improvement has been unbelievable. She's always been an outstanding boxer, but she has honed that, of course, under her uncle Francisco Grasso. This is one of the very best flyweights in the world. She is as committed to the cause as any man or woman in the world. I'm excited to see what she can do with this showcase here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this Flyweight Championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round 1. It's rare for her to walk into a fighter meeting, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. That is very much stepping out of her lane, but she believes this matchup provides the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece. We'll see if she can turn those words into action tonight.
Oh, nice right hand by the chin. Yeah.
All right, there's that leg kick she told us in the fighter meeting. Those would be on the menu, and she goes to it early in this one.
Well, she understands that the boxer has a wide split stance because she wants to get forward with the jab. But every time she throws the jab, she opens herself up to the leg kick, and she is taking advantage of that.
Hook to the head there by Valentina Shevchenko.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Clean with the right hook. Back and forth we go.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Nice shot inside by the champion.
Another leg kick lands.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Grasso. All right, so she lands another jab right there, and her opponent better make some adjustments here. This could be a short night.
One of those adjustments, John, is to move her head. She's got to stay off the center line. When you're fighting a high-level boxer like this, you cannot plod forward, or you will be on the receiving end of jab after jab.
In-fight numbers for you now. 29 total strikes which have connected for Alexa Grasso. Grasso getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and get back to your feet.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Grasso.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Grasso. Man, that jab just continues to lead the dance. There it is again. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive.
Oh, big elbow.
As she misses with the left punch there. Under 2 minutes in the first round. Oh, nice jab by Shevchenko. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, nice.
Leg kick. Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Shevchenko gets crushed with that hook. All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Defense held up there as she blocks the punch. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Shevchenko gets the takedown. Useful.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Went for the inside leg kick. Shevchenko gets hit with that stiff jab there. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Big power shot there. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, flying knee to the head. 15 seconds to go. Shevchenko's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Round two coming up next. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Fight. Ready.
Round two here. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Oh, lands a flush elbow. Nice combination there by Shevchenko. Punctuates it with the kick, and if you're going to stand and trade with Shevchenko, better tighten up that defense.
Yeah, but that's usually what she does. She's very good at mixing it up and leaving you with a kick at the end. I think back to her fight with Holly Holm. I thought that was one of her greatest performances to date, when she was landing those beautiful combinations and really dictating to Holly how the fight played out.
94 total strikes have landed for Alexa Grasso. And landing with 66% accuracy against Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. But for the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms. Punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
Nice straight right lands. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Oh, nice jab by Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Right into side control. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. She gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters' their submission defense.
Misses with the right hand. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Just unable to quite find that range.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move change. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. She's stepping over the mount here.
Grasso's in half guard. Man, she just continues to land at will, and with every landed strike, seemingly her confidence is getting high.
You know, you throw things, and then you hope to land them. As you land them, you start to go, wow, that worked, I'll go back to it. Every time she goes back to something, it's working again and again and again. And you see it, and you see her confidence growing with every single strike that she lands.
I mean, that's somebody's daughter. Show some mercy.
Show some respect. I'd run in there.
Well, she continues. There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
20 seconds left to go in round 2. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Final seconds here. Round 3 next.
Stop.
Won that round big. You gotta keep going out there, keep doing the same thing. Stick to the plan, stick to the...
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next one.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. All right, so the damage really starting to accumulate on the thigh, and she continues to attack what is obviously an area of weakness for her opponent.
In her film study, she said she picked up on something. Obviously, it's her leg kick defense. She has done a great job of taking advantage of what she found. Let's see how long before her opponent makes a change.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut.
Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
All right, a lot of visible damage on that thigh as the leg kicks continue to land at will. We'll see if she can make an adjustment here.
She's got to switch her stances. I think that's the first step. They're starting to accumulate. They're starting to pile up. She's got to do something to try and change this. Right now, we're at a point now where there's no more time. She can't take that many.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
So make it 174 total strikes have landed now for Alexa Grasso. And DC pretty accurate as well, landing at a 54% connection rate thus far against Valentina Shevchenko. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Shevchenko's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Shevchenko's back in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, man, it is the weapon that has changed the game, and she lands another bruising calf kick there.
Another bruising calf kick. She's an amazing fighter. She knew what she wanted to do, and she has gotten it done to this point.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Shevchenko's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Under a minute to go. Oh, she landed a solid punch there.
Another big takedown. Nice pass.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Man, high volume of strikes in this round. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of that shot. Oh, huge shots going on right here.
Shevchenko's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. All right, 3 rounds rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way into the octagon as she heads back to the stool. That is a nasty cut that she is dealing with.
Don't be stupid.
All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Side kick, well placed.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Grasso. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Grasso's eye starting to swell now. Shevchenko gets back up.
Mixing up the target. This time she goes high, head kick lands. Watch knees to the body.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Shevchenko's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Great punch.
Oh, hard work pays off. Lands the Superman punch flush.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
There we see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Fight back.
And they separate. All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says, if I can take something from John Lineker, is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness, and these submissions will be used.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Grasso gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Nice kick landed there by Shevchenko. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Grasso gets in the clinch. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so she heads back to the stool, and quickly the cut man urgently making his way into the octagon. That cut on her nose is getting worse by the minute. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round 1. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, nice.
Shevchenko's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Inside leg kick. She drops her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Well, she's going to need a cane or a walker or maybe even a wheelchair to get out of here tonight. That calf is out of control.
They're going to have to carry her out of the octagon. But ultimately, the fight isn't over, so she's got some toughness to show and put on display in order to finish the fight. I mean, what a fantastic performance by her opponent.
Oh, solid takedown. Perfect timing there.
Nice pass.
Grasso's back in full guard. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get an arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, she's out.
Good work. Let's stand it up. Good work.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Making all these shots count. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Grasso. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Shevchenko's nose is cut, it is mangled, it probably will need to be reset next week, and you got to think the referee and the ringside physician have a close eye on things as her condition continues to deteriorate. All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent. That was nice.
Grasso's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Shevchenko's able to transition back to side control now. Less than a minute to go to decide this one. All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Oh, she gets the strike through again and continues to go after that bad cut. All right, full guard here for Shevchenko's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so a title fight that goes the full 25 minutes. We'll get you some highlights here, and you're going to see highlights from both women, but I think the champion just did a little bit more to get the job done tonight.
She had a tough fight in front of her, and she stepped up to the challenge. She made sure that that belt was going home with her, and I think that she got just enough done in order to ensure that result.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexa.
All right, so Alexa Grasso is your winner by decision. She's essentially been unstoppable since moving up to 125 pounds and looked pretty strong here at all phases of the game tonight.
Yeah, she looked amazing.